Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and as we watch the sunrise here this Sunday morning, I'm here with Jeff Cunningham. Jeff, thanks for getting up at the crack of dawn. You know, the golf cart poker run was the first weekend in August, and it's taken some time to get everything together, but yesterday was a special day at the Eagles. It was a huge success.
Oh, it was. It really was.
And we're going to talk about how much was raised and then what entities received their checks yesterday at the Eagles from the golf cart poker run. And just so everyone knows, the golf cart poker run is its own entity. Is it a 501c3 or a C6?
Yeah, 501c3 now.
C3 now?
Yeah, we had to establish that a lot happened this year.
Right, and so, you know, it sat out for a couple years because the pandemic and the Lions Club ceased, and so, but now it's its own entity and it's here to raise money, and the great part is all the money stays on Bolivar.
Every penny.
Doesn't go anywhere else. So, Jeff, give us a rundown on, you and I were talking about, you said, man, there's a lot more cogs in this thing than I imagined.
There were a lot of moving parts. This whole thing started with a simple post on one of the Bolivar sites way back in January. I simply asked a question. Hey, what happened to the golf cart poker run, and why doesn't somebody bring it back? There's a lesson in that.
Yeah, don't open your mouth unless you want to take it over, huh?
So, yeah, we had the check presentations last night, those big hokey checks, you know, and
how much money did you raise? Now, this is a conglomeration of sponsors, because you can't do it without the sponsors.
Nope.
The contestants or the participants that paid their money to get in.
Yep.
And you had it cut off at what, 500 people or 600?
500 people.
500 people.
Yeah.
And then the auction. And from what I understand, the auction was unbelievable on the money raised from it. So how much money did the whole golf cart poker run raise? Our
net, when we got through paying expenses and everything, was just a little over $55,000, which was twice our goal.
Right.
We're shooting for 25. Hit 55.
Man, and like I said, without the sponsors, without the participants, without the auction buyers, that can't happen.
Nope.
You know, I've always said that sponsors don't get the credit, but that's really what pays everything up front.
Yes, sir.
And gets things going. Now, yesterday you presented checks. How much did you present to each person?
To each of the three fire departments, there were $5,000.
Okay, so the Highland Fire Department got $5,000. The Crystal Beach Fire Department got $5,000. And the Port Bolivar Fire Department got $5,000.
Yeah,
okay,
that's right.
And then who else did you donate to, and how much?
Then we had Crenshaw
Elementary School
was here, and Highland School was here with their new principal, by the way.
And how much did each of the schools get?
Each of them received $20,000.
And that's what this was really started for in the beginning. I think it went to the schools and the fire departments, and so it stayed online. So High Island School District, more or less the elementary, the high school, and all that, got $20,000, and they'll be able to use that. Is it earmarked for anything special, or is it just for the school to use on whatever they need, maybe playground equipment or books or
whatever they need? We didn't micromanage it.
Okay.
It's just going to that school, and they know their needs far better than we do.
Right. So Highland High School area district got $20,000, and then Crenshaw Elementary School here on Bolivar Peninsula got $20,000.
The cool thing, during the check presentation, there were only two of us that knew what the check amounts were.
Yeah.
And then we unrolled them, Brenda Flanagan and I did. You should have seen the looks on their faces. They had no idea it was going to be that much money.
The school districts and the fire department?
None of them did. They did not have a clue.
Great. Well, from Team Bolivar and myself, I just want to say thank you to all the sponsors, to the participants that took, I mean, 500 people. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's like herding cattle down across the highway and beach, and everything went smooth. Want to thank, you've got some people, in fact, that you want to thank, that was involved with this.
Yeah, there's so many. I'm not even going to try to name names, okay? Because inevitably
you forget one person.
But as far as a group, our 50 volunteers, those folks were boots on the ground. Okay, they're the ones herding those cats and getting them in and getting them parked.
And not only that, it's beforehand. It's getting the T-shirt laid out and done. It's getting, the sheriff's department to help, the sponsors. I know Shauna worked to get, I think, the auction items, and you did, and a bunch of people did. But 50 people. That's about one person for every 50 participants.
Right.
So.
You mentioned the sheriff's office, constable's office. We appreciate them getting us back and forth across the highway safely.
They work together, the sheriff and the constable.
I'm personally blown away by the local companies that stepped up as sponsors. These companies down here are very, very gracious and very generous. They had a whole lot to do with our success. The registers, as you said, it's not an event if people don't register and show up. And boy, did they have fun. Oh my gosh. And David, I want to thank you as one of our special partners for doing these spots and helping promote this thing so much. In fact,
that's what we're here for.
For our special sponsors this year, we presented
thank you.
One of these last night when we were writing the checks.
I want to show you all this. These are cool. And if you need any engraving,
we don't do it commercially. We don't do it commercially. And finally, because it was such a huge event, we doubled what we needed. There were some showers that blew through, but I wasn't in charge of that. Okay.
Okay. So
and those showers only hit. It was so cool. They only hit and it cooled everybody off while we were at the stops.
Oh, so it didn't rain while you were traveling?
Just a little bit.
Man.
I'll tell you, I gotta thank God, not only for those showers, but for keeping everybody safe. Not a single person got hurt. That's our number one priority. Safety. Number two, everybody have fun. Number three, a great value to all of our sponsors. So we're going to continue talking about them in the future, the companies that stepped up. It's very important.
Without sponsors, an event can't go on, and that's what it doesn't matter how much money you raise for the event, it's the sponsors that take care of it.
And you know what? I can't prove this, but I don't think anybody would argue with me that this event brought a lot of money to our little strip of paradise down here, with house rentals, cart rentals, the restaurants, local retailers like the big store. Okay, these people come down here for a good time, and they bring a lot of money with them.
Right.
So thank you all for that too.
Let's look forward. I know you're still breathing hard a little bit from this one, but next year, same weekend, the first weekend in August?
I think so.
Okay.
We haven't met and made those decisions. We've had some talks, but we're gonna circle back up in January.
Okay.
And we're gonna make those firm plans. But this thing blew up this year. We keep talking about that. It was very successful. We had to cut it off at 500. There were some people that weren't included, and we did that for safety.
Right.
Okay. All right. And the restaurant, you can't take 500 people at one time and hit a restaurant and expect service. So we're going to do it again. If you want to know about this ahead of time and be one of the first people that are able to register before we cut it off, go to the Bolivar Peninsula Golf Cart Poker Run and sign up there. Okay.
On Facebook.
On Facebook. Forgot to say that. Yeah. On Facebook. And when you do that, you'll be one of the first people that finds out about the dates and when registration opens and all that.
Right.
You'll be one of the cool kids.
Cool. Well, we just wanted to let you know exactly what happened, how awesome it was. We're fixing to get wet, I think. And the huge success. And once again, from Team Bolivar, the Golf Cart Poker Run, to all the sponsors, to the participants, and the auction buyers, and the 50 volunteers. Thank you, because without y'all, this event wouldn't have been the huge success it was. I mean, being able to to raise double your goal
Yeah.
the first year sets the standards high.
I'm
Sets the standards
concerned.
high for next year.
I'm concerned about next year.
And so, well, the sun's up. It's fixing to heat up. Jeff, is there anything else you'd like to say?
I think we covered it. Thank you.
Great. I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Get ready for the Golf Cart Poker Run 2023 here on the Upper Texas coast with more news coming soon. God bless and bye-bye.
God bless.